Are there any bands that you didn't get? We heard before that you said you wanted 21 Pilots.
Someone asked me that recently, and 21 Pilots. I always thought they would have been they were supposed to play Warped Tour right when they were starting, but their agent talked them out of doing it. And I really wish they would have come out. They would have been a great band to have on Warped Tour.
Why didn't the agent want them to do it?
I think the band, there's points of people when there's other people's influences on their lives, and I met the guys in the band. They seemed very, very nice. I think they would have had a great time on Warped Tour.
That's crazy that the agent wouldn't want them to do it, given the success that Warped Tour brings so many bands.
What was crazier, it was the same agent at the same agency that I was part of. Different agents, but same agency. So that was crazy to me. But hey, it's okay. It's maybe one day.
What was your involvement with being an agent then?
Well, I was never an agent. I always had an agent, Daryl Eaton, and a partner. Daryl Eaton was at CAA. When I started with him, he was kind of working in a broom closet. He had one punk rock band, and he was just trying to learn the business. And now he's like a super agent. And I hear he lives in an apartment in New York that I wouldn't even be allowed into. But he's a good friend. But he grew up around, and we worked together for 25 years, and we talked all the time. We've reconnected recently, and he built his career, and he has a fantastic career in the music business. I think he's one of the partners of CAA now. But he's someone I talked to for 25 years every day.
So if he was in that position back then, could he have just pushed 21 Pilots and got them to jump on?
I don't know the whole backstory. It was all good. It was fine. I met him later on. I did the AP Music Awards. We produced that, and Warped Tour came to it, and I hung out with the band and nice people. Maybe one day, maybe there's still time to come, and one day maybe they'll be able to come back and play.
Yeah.